Hello, everybody. Welcome. Road investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, guys. Oh, how are you doing? Huh? So, hello. Okay. Oh my god, my hair. Oh my god, my bald little thing. Oh my head is growing, but slow. My god. Okay. Anyway, so guys, hi, hello, and so guys, let me get to this. Okay. I mean, let's get to it. Okay. I know there's a lot going on. And I don't this time it's going to be shorter, or just so you know, okay? It's going to be shorter than before because it started late, and it's probably going to be like 40 minutes or 50 minutes long, okay? Hi everybody. So I'm just quickly going to okay. It's funny. I like singing these like silly songs. Okay, at the beginning. So let's do it, okay? Cynthia, love and light, Jan, B, D, Anna, Delana, and Tennessee brings art transformation. Miss Diva to you, Jeffy, Molnar, Indivisible San Francisco. Delana is like Cynthia, Allen, Howie, W, Lisa, Curly, Ruth, Richards, Janet, Moran, Janet, Moran. That's it. Everybody's here, okay? So guys, okay, so let's get oh my god, it's really bothering me, this hair thing. I'm sorry about it. Okay, cover. Okay. Now don't look at it. So okay, so guys, let's get real, okay? So as I said, I have a bit of a throat thing going, and I don't want to abuse it, okay? I have here. Well, let me start. One of you, I think it might have been Diane, who said echinacea with golden seal propolis, and it really is very good. I still have it. Last year, well, excuse me, ugh, but it's good. It works. So anyway, started. So guys, okay, so I don't, it's interesting today. It's a really weird. First, okay, there's many topics, okay, but I just want to get to the main things, which is that I forgot what time it was. Okay, it was sort of like in the like around after lunch or something, or I don't remember. It's like 1 o'clock ish, and then there was one of you, a couple of like one of you was saying, well, I saw something on Twitter, and then one of you sent me, you met like said something on Twitter, and I went to look at it, and it was something like several things were connected. Pence's, this was what they were saying. Okay, that Pence's plane had come back from right midair, had been ordered to come back to the White House. Part one, part two, the Russians were supposed to meet with some sort of defense thing, and then I forgot the third one. There was like a third thing. Okay, so but as it turned out, when I looked into it, I saw that it was the far right people that were pushing it. It was all these propaganda channels. Okay, so I was like, oh, you have guys, when you listen, when you look at news, especially on Twitter, you obviously can't just retweet it. You have to search it and see who is talking about it, because when it's far right, they are always very well coordinated. And it was like free. There was these very strange channels. They're like free beacon, classic far right disinformation. So anyway, so this is why I was like, oh, okay. When I saw that that's what it was, I didn't give much thought to it because I felt like it's fake. Okay, whenever the right, like, let's just even call it just the far right online stuff. Okay, they all say the same things. You have to give it, I initially, when I heard it, I was like, oh, I really want to do it. I was really hoping that it was what I had seen. I was like, oh, I wonder if it's happening. But then when I saw who was retweeting it, who was pushing this story, it was not trustworthy channels. So I kind of didn't think it was as important. Okay. Okay, so let's get to it. So what I think I'm gonna do, guys, instead of I just ask about each thing separately. Okay, I think they could be connected, but I don't know that they are. I really don't. So the other thing that happened was this: the Russian. this Russian submarine, there was this accident with these sailors, okay, and they all died of supposedly of smoke inhalation. Now, this is a Russian nuclear submarine, okay, somewhere up there in the Arctic. I don't know, somewhere, I don't know where. So, and then guys, this is totally unrelated, okay? That nobody said this, but there was a problem with Cloudflare. Cloudflare, it's a complicated, just it's kind of like a hosting website for like a lot of websites keep their files like and on Cloudflare, and there was this disruption, and supposedly 10% of the internet was down. The thing about Cloudflare, for some reason, guys, I there's just all these this down like under the sea cables. I feel like it was some for some reason I kind of feel like it could be connected. Okay, that there was. I wonder if it's some sort of explosion. You know how I was telling you guys the sea. There's an importance. Some for some reason this whole conflict that I saw with Russia and all these attacks, it has something to do with the sea for sure. Okay, and so I just can't help but think it has something to do with the sea. So to me, this is not, this is a little unusual. And just before and I think, guys, you may have forgotten this, but maybe a couple weeks ago, or even a month, I don't remember when. It was when after I had already started doing those timestamps. I have to search on my website, but I already looked into the July 4th, and I saw that it was going to be rainy. I remember there was going to be like a lot of thunderstorms, and thus far it looks like it could be, the weather. So so that's what I saw, and it would be there was this, and then I already saw this other thing. I had seen this other thing too that could be like far right groups could try to like create like some sort of like a truck caught with army ammunition, stuff like that. They're trying to create like a situation, okay? You know what I mean? Like a fake situation. Okay. So that's the stories, okay? So it's loosely connected, but not. So then let's find out what's gonna happen. What's up? And the other thing, guys, I mean, we know how the military is feeling about it. Like he wants the military to be there, and supposedly, oh, this is right, guys. Who was it? Somebody said that Linda G had seen something about the military today with Pence. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. So, and then there was this news that Trump was heard in fights at the White House yelling at people. But he always yells at people, but it must have been so bad. Think about it, right? So that people heard it. Okay. So, okay, guys, where do we start? Just start with Pence. Maybe start with Pence, okay? When I saw that, I was like, God, I so badly hoped that it was, I badly hope, guys, that it was like, oh, military has informations. Information. It's military, we need to have conversations. Yeah, we do have conversations. We need conversations. Okay. So, okay. Okay, obviously, right? Enraged today. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, so but guys, he's not getting what he wants, obviously, right? So anyway, so let me just close my eyes here. Oh, and by the way, guys, yesterday was probably one of the really terrible, not terrible. It was kind of hard. The reading yesterday was very intense. It was a very, in depth kind of thing. Look into like very dark issues. And just so you know, the co-working space in the other location, they happened to have sage, so they were saging the place right as I was finishing. So I'm clean. I'm clean, but it was intense. Okay. So, and guys, I know this is the thing. If you ever comments, it affects me a little bit. Comments right after the reading, I kind of have to like not think about anything. So I don't respond very well if you send me requests. Right? Oh, can you look into this? No, I'm still decompressing. Okay, so I respond better the next day. The day right after the reading, I'm kind of like not. I'm not up for conversations. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so. Like that's protection, beautiful light coming to my head as I breathe in. Feel like the light, breathe out, project light outward as the create a circle of light I step into. I feel poorly protected. I feel totally connected to the universal energy and God. I invite everybody, we're all connected, we're all together. And I ask that only the highest sources provide information only from the highest sources. The Creator good and Holy Ghost. So let's get started, okay? So okay, so what was happening today, huh? So let's get started. There's a lot of events today that feel like they were loosely connected in some way, and part of it I was a little confused because I saw there's far right people trying to manipulate something, but a lot of events were true. It's just that there was no real connection. I don't think so. First question: why did Mike Pence return? Like, he was midair, his airplane was sent back. Why? What happened? So, guys, the first image I get, obviously, not obviously, but first thing is Trump angry. He's yelling. He's always yelling. Okay, he's always yelling. But but the thing is, guys, then I see the people. I see the military people there. I do. I see people with uniforms, a high level, and I feel like they went to meet with him about this. He okay. Oh my God, guys, it's so sick. He wanted to tell them what to do. Like, this is where, okay, no, can I tell you seriously? It's like a it's like a rehearsal dinner for not a it's like a dress. It reminds me of weddings, when before the wedding, where like the bride is gonna be, and like, that's the thing. It's like he thinks it's like some sort of, it is like a TV, like, seriously. He's like, well, this is where I'm gonna be here. You can sit right there, and then you sit there. Okay, so you can like have a look like this, like tough. You just look really nice. Can you just look tougher, like tougher? Tougher. Like, I'm not kidding. This is what it looks like to me. He was literally telling them what to, not just what to do, but how to look. How to look. He's thinking of, like, he's a television person. Okay, he's like, this is like how you're gonna stand to the left. Why don't you stand next to him? Jared's gonna be here. Jared's gonna be here, so you can like sit a little closer. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be there, like, tough. Oh my God. And they're just like looking at it like, what the hell? And and this is the thing, I have to say, um, then okay, how do I say this? Um, Not to say, how do I, okay, this is a little bit strange to me. So that's kind of like what they called him there for, but that's not what they want to talk about. They want to tell Trump both of the fact, I feel like they want to stop some elements of the parade that he wanted, A, and B, they wanted to talk about the attack, the thing that happened in Russia. They want to talk about it, the military, the big military people. So they're like, okay, this is not what we're here for. We're here to tell you about this. And guys, I feel like this is the thing about Mike Pence, okay? Part of it, I see that when Mike Pence was called back, Trump was angry and he wanted him back. But part of me thinks that there is something to do with, like, that is some sort of national security issue. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna say it, guys. I swear to God, I do think the military is thinking of the 25th Amendment. Okay, and I don't know. I mean, it's almost like he wanted Pence to know what he was going to do there, but Pence always does the job. He never takes, in defense of Pence, like, he never takes. He's a good man for Trump in that way. He doesn't do crazy things. Okay, now, but the thing is that there is some sort of concern about national security here from them, and they want to be able to, um guys, this is what I tell you, is weird to me to say this, because I had seen this before. I seen this happening before there was a threat that he was going to leave, right? It seemed far away, but now that I'm seeing, I kind of feel like I can see I'm kind of almost hesitant to say it, but I feel like it's the okay, guys. I'm censoring myself here, but what is like telling me is like it's the beginning of the end, and it's the beginning of the confrontation between Trump and the military. Oh, interesting, no? It's very interesting. I find it very interesting. So, but I don't, guys. I almost because you know what I mean. I saw it in such detail, but now it's like it's bizarre. This is why I'm like, you know what? It's bizarre. It's bizarre that I'm like, it's like there they are talking about Russia. Okay, but guys, no, 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 no. But what I mean, I have to tell you this. Um, how do I say this, guys? Um, it's the sense that if it doesn't happen now, it happens soon. Oh my god, guys, it's I have to turn off my other head, my irrational head. Okay, I have to turn on my other head. Okay, yeah. I have to turn on the like I have to turn off my rational like my waking up mind. I have to just be the psychic mind or whatever, right? Because when I say this, I'm like, what the hell? Really? No way, that's crazy. So what I'm sensing here is that they want to talk about what happened with the Russian thing. To them, it's a very big deal because guys, remember, do you remember this thing? And I'm not saying it could be a pattern. Like I was telling you guys, it's a pattern of some things. It's not as if remember the whole thing, for example, with Iran. With Iran, there was one thing where they created this fake bullshit, right? That's one thing. This thing with the Russia thing is very different because it's a moment. Russia, basically it was like death by a thousand cuts. With the American military, it was always teasing. It was always going over the line, constantly, constantly, so that we kind of like the goal was to make us numb, to numb. Oh, we just get numb to whatever they do, so that we don't sense the threat. We get used to the threat, and we deal, very slowly, right? That's their technique. I have to say, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you what I haven't even looked into what happened with the Russian submarine. I think some motherfuckers went over the line. Bitches went over the line. Bitches went over the line, and the thing exploded. I don't know, guys, because there's some there was a comment on Twitter. I'd have to look into. I don't know anything about these cables. I heard about these cables under the sea, and it connects the internet. There's like a lot of these very big deal things. Okay, like this. So I have a sense, guys, to be very honest, that they wanted to attack the internet. Like they really wanted to go something very big. Remember, oh guys, remember the thing I was telling you that they wanted to attack either us or the world or whatever, right? And it didn't work, bitches. It didn't work. Yeah, you're very clever, huh? Interesting, no? Very nice. So my sense, you guys, okay, I'll tell you this thing because I lately, all I listen to on my audiobooks are all about they are all about military history and the Middle East and Iran and the history of Hezbollah and whatever. Like it's very complicated. Like I don't know anything about the military, but I'm learning. And one of the things that happens is like when people there's a whole thing with landmines, okay? Like if there is something safe, like for example, let's say Hezbollah, right? They are very smart. They are like the underdogs, right? So they're very, very smart with their battle techniques or whatever you call it. So obviously, if there's like a place that's important to them, it's all full of mines everywhere. Okay, so it's not like you're gonna be like, hey, there's a door there. Isn't like a weird thing over there? Let's go look at it. Oh, there's landmines everywhere, and Israel puts a lot of them, and it's a horrible thing. People die from these things. The same thing I'm getting happens in the sea. So if the U.S., what I'm saying is the U.S. put a cable there, and somebody's gonna be like, bitches, I see a cable. Let's go there. Let's go cut it out. Like now that I have this knowledge, oh, like like what are the? I mean, I'm seriously I have a hard now that I understand military. I understand. I read the one book. I read one book. I know. I'm like Ivanka. Ivanka does not read the book. I read one book. I know it. I know it. So I'm just kidding. So you know what I'm saying. So if this is something valuable, like it's something that somebody, you know what I'm saying. I am sure there's some sort of mind. There's something. That, why don't you think, if it's something that is like so important to national security or even the security of the world, it has to be protected, don't you think? It has to, especially if it's near Russia. Near Russia, right? Oh, it's near Russia. Oh, I'm going to walk around near Russia. It's very safe. Very safe. Yeah, no. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bitches, there was some sort of mine on the, like, I don't even know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if there are I don't know how these things are built. I don't know how, if I don't even know that if sea mines exist. I don't know. But what I wanted to say, guys, do you remember the thing about the ship that I saw? The first thing I saw about the ship was in the, guys, you know what I think it already happened. Do you remember the thing about the Pacific, whatever it was, the thing, it was like near, it already happened. Remember the story of Philippines? Remember the story? That already happened. But what I saw in that stance was the same thing. Was like the Russian, let's go attack them. We're going to attack them. We're going to attack them. Yeah, we're going to attack. Oh, yeah. So they do that, and then the Americans are like have these weird radars, and they're like zoom, and like oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, what happened? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like, guys, seriously, I swear to God, they thought it's kind of how they are. They're like they're bullshitters, okay? They're like the bullies in high. They're like they think that if they talk, because they got off so easy. They when people start winning, they start losing the sense of reality. Especially those people that lie constantly. They're like, oh, we're going to do better. We know informations. We know it. We're going to do much better. We have information. We know it. So so he starts to like do these things. They're gonna like, poke. Are you gonna poke, bits? You gonna poke? You gonna poke, bits? Are you gonna poke? Yeah, you're gonna poke. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. So guys, now I get it. Get it. Yeah. Wait. So guys, okay, now, okay, it's okay. Guys, let me focus. Don't talk about what the people said right now. I'm still trying to get informations. Please please be okay. I know I love Linda Diaz, but now I need to say what I say, not what. And please don't tell me what somebody else said while I'm trying to get the information out. Okay, okay. Don't, no problem. Just so I don't get like sidetracked. I don't want to. Maybe I'm not gonna see comments. So I make sure, because my concern, what gets distracting is that I have a lot to say, and then if I see, then is, what I mean, gets like off the road. Okay, so I'm going back here. Um, what I see here, guys, is okay. Several things. So then that's what I feel happens, and then now I'm going back to what I think I read on the news about this ship. I'm sorry, the submarine, that they were saying that it happened yesterday, but they are only making it public today. Okay. So you think about it, why would they wait? And why would they even make it public? Think about it. Because the American peoples know it, what happened. They know it. So you see what I'm saying? So they were scrambling to find out informations. So they waited. Okay. And guys, you know what? How do they know? Okay, the other thing. Okay, let's get real. They said that the sailors died of smoke inhalation. How do you know that? I watch a lot of crime shows. I watch many crime shows. I watch crime shows. I know it takes more than 20. They always say, detectives, they say, Carlos, you watch show? Life is not like this. Exam take more than 24 hours. Exam take time. It does. It take time. So no, but really, it does take time. So how do you know that they died of smoke inhalation? Were you able to pull the whole submarine thing? Were you able to pull the submarine in like what, 12 hours, and like bring to a place where there could be tests that you could for sure know that that's what happened? No, no, bits. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? So the whole story is fake. I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. This is my sense, guys. Now I need to ask other questions, but that's it. That's what I think happened. I think that they went around poking. They wanted to go in the sea to attack the cables, and there was some sort of mine. There was like either radar or a mine, something. Okay, that was already in place. It's almost, guys, and I'm getting the sense here. Oh my God, this is what I'm getting. I'm having here. I have here. It's like booby trap, but for the sea. So it's some sort of like radar that's located right there that triggers. Like if there's something they pick, that the radar picks up on it, connected to the cable itself. It's almost like there's like a thing, glued to the cable and kind of like very down there with it, and it beeps. If there's something around there they could see, and it automatic, guys, it's telling me here that the trigger is automatic. It's not even like the US has to press a button. It goes, it attacks. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 So so that's my feeling. And then this is the thing, guys, this is why they're scrambling. And now, and after this, guys, can I tell you, now I understand why I saw the thing about the far right connecting these things, because they wanted to control the narrative since they know what something is happening. You know what I'm saying? So that, how they always push, whenever these things that come, they come from these accounts that are basically always pushing Russian propaganda. Why? Right? Why would they be used? Because they know something worse is going to come. And that is informations I see happening. Yeah. 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 So, oh my God, guys, doesn't make sense. Okay. Wow. Now I said that. Now feel free to comment again. I just wanted to like get it out. Okay. Now there's a mod that now we kind of can like zoom in. Let's zoom in. Find out other information. Wow, it makes sense. Okay, it makes sense. So okay. Now, because guys, I think the whole thing with Trump, coincidentally, for some bizarre reason, the bizarre call of fate, it was already scheduled. Can you believe it? So but the military leaders have said, let's not schedule something else. Let's use it to tell him information. We need information for it. Yeah. So so I think the coming back of Mike Pence is connected to this because, guys, oh my God, you know what I'm getting here? I'm telling you guys, they are saying something like, they're saying this. They're saying this is a code red situation. Remember that? Oh, guys, remember, I've been seeing the thing about code red for a while. I've been seeing the thing about the whole thing with the code red, right? It's like they're telling him, I'm sorry, President, but this is a code red situation. That means the entire cabinet. There is something I told you guys before, right? Where there's some people in the government, I think it's Nancy Pelosi, of several people, they have to be notified when code red happens, regardless of what the events that triggered it was. So, I feel like that's what happened here. Okay, they told people that this is like, look, Pence has got to be down because this is the thing. Remember 9/11? Remember 9/11? Who like, where's the president? They have to like, remember the president had to be flying. Nobody should know where he was and stuff like. Remember the story? So they have these laws or whatever. No, not even laws. Like we don't even know. But obviously they'll be like, hey, this is where you have to be. Like, no, nobody's gonna be like, well, if there's code red, this is the address of the president. No, right? Nobody's gonna tell. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody should know. It makes perfect sense. So that is part of why they got him back, because they're like, this attack is a code red situation. Yeah, guys. And can I tell you? Trump was like, I spoke to President. I didn't tell you this, but I had a conversation with President Putin. That's not what he told me. That is not what he told me. Okay? He didn't tell me that. He would have told me if something happened. He would have told me. Okay? Okay, not only was he, like I was telling you guys, he always denies. He always denies whenever Russia comes up in any situation. No, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay, nothing happens. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like nothing happened, and then the military guys are like, "No, bitch, shut your mouth, shut your mouth." They didn't tell him like that, but like, it's not about what you think, bitch. It's about what's happening. They're telling him, they're kind of raising their voice. It's not about what you think. It's about what's happening, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wake the fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna let people. The guys that, can I tell you? I see a guy from the Navy. It's not Dunford, because in Dunford, guys, Dunford is the chief of the Joint Chiefs, but there's another Navy guy, right? Who's the head of the Navy, right? I think there's a guy who is the head of the Navy, right? And then there's but it's not Dunford. The Navy guy is like, I'm not going to let this happen. I am not going to let my men die because you were listening to Putin or whatever. Like he doesn't say like doesn't say Putin's name, but he's like, bitch, I want to do my job. Okay, because if you don't care about the American people, don't care about the troops, I do, I do. Yeah, you want to fight, bitch? Like think, okay, guys, I'm sorry, trash face fuck whatever, like I don't know. That man is sickening thug. Do you think he would nobody, like I'm sorry, anybody would win if you fight the motherfucker? You're gonna win, everybody's gonna win. Like seriously, I'm gonna go like hit him. Do you think he's gonna, he just gonna like no, a street fight with that guy, you win. Think about it, he's pathetic. Bah! Shut up, bitch. Bah! Huh. Oh my god, can you imagine? I mean, seriously, the country is like he's really like he's the drunken guy in the wheel. He wants to kill. He's like, no, bah, shut your mouth. Like, oh my god, like who does that? Like seriously, it's so sick. Like, so then, guys, this is it, and they're saying, no, bitch, and they're saying to him, this is kind of interesting. This was already in place. We don't need to have your info. And he's like, why wasn't I alerted? Why wasn't? Oh my God, that's right, John Richardson. That's right. Because doesn't he have? I see this guy with black hair, kind of like like big chunk of hair. He has. He's like, bah. No, he didn't. I would love, guys. I would like. I don't know. I would like that. We should imagine a GoFundMe for somebody who hit Trump on his face. Can you, bah, hit him? 100,000. Can make $5 million in a day. I would pay a person, like seriously, like somebody who, like I don't know. I would give like I don't know. I would pay like I don't know. I would give something to the guy at least. Think about it, like somebody who has courage. You know what I mean? So he's like, "Bitch, we're gonna." First of all, it's already done. First of all, it's already done. It's like, yeah, we're already. This is the thing, guys. Yeah. So, no, seriously, like if you, oh my god, I can't. So I'll just calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. So, so anyway, so as I was saying, I'll have you 1 second. If as I was saying, guys, they're saying first of all, it already happened, bitch. Yeah, happened. Go tell your friend Putin, guys. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? Can I tell you? Interesting. So I think he pulls out receipts. He's like, bitch, we saw that you have conversations with the motherfucker. Here's the conversations you had on that day. Yeah, we know. You know, we know that. We know that. So they tell him, "How have what is it, bitch?" I'm going postal. No. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So anyway, so guys, so anyway, guys, no, feel free, do as you wish, do as you wish. So oh my god, so oh my god, guys. Anyway, so as I was saying, um, this is it. They already acted, and they're telling him it's a code red. So you can imagine, like it's a code red situation, bitch. So he's back. Okay, now guys, we have like 15 minutes, the most 10 minutes or so. Now let's focus here. Let's focus on fundamentals. What do you need to know? What is very important here that we need to know? Because I don't have, today, tomorrow I could do it again. Not on the 4th, of course, but do we need information before that we should know, that we must know? Guys, this is like, okay, this is an extreme question, okay? This is an extreme question. So is Trump going to be removed this weekend? Okay, does this mean that Trump is being removed soon? Okay, I'm just going to ask. Let's see what he says. Okay, is this a situation that, what is this? Okay. Guys, it's saying that over time, over this weekend, and even while this parade is supposed to be going on, which I think it may even be I think I even said it, guys, it could be canceled because of the rain. There's like a headquarters of the military, whatever you call it. I don't know. It was a Pentagon. I don't know where. But guys, they're not even in the Pentagon. They're in some other place, like a bunker, some other secret locations. So they're saying they're monitoring this escalation. Like it's not even escalation with the Russians. The Russians attacked, and the bitches were caught. Bitches were caught. They were trying to attack us. The submarine got blown up. The submarine got blown up. So even anyways, so they were like this whole there's a huge thing of brouhaha going on, and the military is defending country, and Trump is the same. This is, guys, can I tell you, this is what is so disturbing to see it. I have to tell you, this is very strange. The military commanders, like, these are people, guys, these are people who are very, very high level military, have seen wars, right? They're like their jaws drop because they see how Trump is incapable of calling Putin in front of them. He is incapable of making any demands. Like, they can't. They're like, bitch. They're like, they just kind of like their mouth. They've never seen anything like this. Never. These people have, like, they were like very, let's say they're very that old, but they're pretty old. They've seen a lot of presidents. They've seen a lot of presidents, and they've seen at least three or four presidents, Democrat and Republicans. And they're like, this guy, he's incapable of, like, of acting like a man. From them, it's like, he can't act like a man. He doesn't act like a man. I mean, just tell the guy it's not gonna work. They just can't. And oh my god, can I tell you? Can I tell you? Oh my god, I think is oh my god, the Richardson guy. He gets angry, and his hair, like, it's very together, but he's very, like, he's like, he grabs the phone from him, Putin. It's like, seriously, he's like, they try to grab the phone from him because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't say anything. He can't say it. He can't say. He's, guys, this is the first time he's observed talking to Putin in a, let's say, neutral environment. He's incapable of asking Putin about anything like that. He is like, they're just like, they can't believe it. They're just, because he's very, like, meek. He's like, hello, this is President Trump, like, he's calling, like, and they're just like, it's a goddamn war. Like, think about it. It's like a war situation. What the hell, bitch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people, like, for them, guys, for them, they're trained, they have experience. To see this is like, if they're thinking to themselves, they're like, this is way worse than we thought. This is really, no, my God. So this is it, guys. They observe how he is not even, it's beyond incompetent. It's not incompetent, is not the word. He's a coward. He is a traitor coward. He's not just like, because, guys, think about, like, all this. When I read all these stories about these real life spies who were caught, okay, but the reason why they were not caught before, because they were very good. They were able to act like they were on one side when they were another. They were very, like, dissimulated, okay. They were very good. Like, they were trained with those things, but Trump isn't. He is incapable of acting like it's like he talks in front of the cameras, right? But in real life, he does not act like he talk. In front of the camera. Here, notice this, guys. The cameras only catch him talking. It's all about his mouth. They don't catch him actually working. You know what I mean? So when it's time to do the work, he doesn't do it. He doesn't. Has no. He's there. He freezes. He freezes. He doesn't. Oh, hello, Putin. Hi. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, please. And they're like, what the hell? They're like, damn. So, guys, I swear to God, I think it's going to be the situation, this escalation. They have to be with the president. That's even the laws or the constitution. I don't know what it is. It's the code red situation, like how it happens. The military has to be telling the president, but the president is a coward. And Mike Pence, and guys, I was telling you, the intelligence agencies have information about him, right? He has to be there, but they know, guys, and Chris Ray's there. Like, all these people of all the law enforcement of the country, they are there because it's the code red. Okay, I think it is. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a war. It just means that this is averting. Okay. Okay. So okay, Debbie. Okay, guys. You know what? Okay. Let's just retract here. I've said 100 million times that Pence is not going to be the president. Okay. So we start from there. I've said many times that, like, Pence is compromised. So that's where we're starting from. So, like I said, okay, so this is where everything is coming from. I don't think they're that stupid. I've said before, guys, that I said before, okay, that they try to go to Turtle. Turtle says no. And they know that Pence is compromised. So I'd be very okay. Okay, do the military, the agencies know that yes, they know that he's compromised, very compromised. They even have more information about him than they do about Trump. Okay, and the reason why they were not acting on him because it's too dangerous. Because Trump is right there. You know what I'm saying? So they want to catch the big fish. So if you know what I'm saying, so how? Okay, so this is guys, and this is it. Don't put the thing like I didn't say there was 25th Amendment. I'm saying that he's a coward. So it's a little bit different. Okay, they may use part of the 25th Amendment, but it's not the same as like what is going on. Okay. So, it's okay. I'm just have to like, because, and as you know, I'm very sensitive to some of the things. Like, I'm like, don't ever say, when people say pants, I'm like, no, 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 don't worry. Pants is never going to be. So I have to, I'm passionate. I am passionate about it. I'm passionate. You know what I am like. So, oh my God. So now let's go back here. So knowing that these people are compromised, how do they go about getting it done? How do they go about getting it? Guys, and I see that they're in this room. It's so interesting, the image. The military is in this room and they have these like, I don't know if it's a skiff, but they're on the phone. They're calling these people and it's raining really hard. They look out in the window. They're not totally, on it's not a bunker or whatever. Like whatever, this is the first meeting they're having with Trump right now. I think it's happening now or is going to happen. I don't know. There's a meeting where they have, and it's raining a lot, raining really hard. And the person who's making the call is, I think, is a guy with the army now, army, the little glasses now, army thing. So they're calling these people. They're like, damn it. How are we going to, you have to move fast. He's looking at the rain thinking, this rain is not going to help. It would be if there was a rain, they would have here faster. It would be more discreet. They're thinking to themselves. Okay, so it's just this developing story. Okay, that they're kind of finally decide to move and be aggressive with Trump, and they realize how bad the situation is. So it's like this sense of like how they're this is the thing. Okay, guys, oh my god, guys, it's 7. Oh my god, oh my god, I have to say this is one of the last things I didn't have to go. It's very important, I have to say. So there was a moment, guys, several times, a couple times this happened, this came up before, and it doesn't come very often. Okay, um so this is what happens. I think I said something like, in the reading there was about what happens, how does it get written in history. It said something like there's the 7 days before he leaves, there's something about 7 days or something like that. Okay, so I have a sense that is like this, they're dealing with like how do they respond, right? How do they respond to the thing about the Russians, and how is they going to monitor all of this, and how do they, because like I said, the Russians were, too big for their breaches. They got burned because they got too close to the fire. And so this is a situation where they have to monitor. It's very, it's kind of, I don't, like I said, don't worry about things really happening. It's just like, it was like, the Russians weren't aware there were booby traps around the whatever cables over. I think that's what it was anyway. So, but then they said there's like 7 days. Remember, I was telling you, go back to 7 days. So there's like a series of days when these things happen before he leaves. Okay. So even though I said before, there's like, yeah, he doesn't, the main thing is that he's removed because he refuses to act. But remember the whole, you guys asked me, like, what about the negotiation? In my mind before, I thought, oh, negotiation is like they show up one day, like, hey, here's the thing, bye. No, it goes on for about a week. Okay, my sense is like it just goes on, like they try, and it has everything to do with the responding to them. It's in the moment, guys, when the country is under attack or like having to fight for this stability. Okay, protecting its assets in a way, or like the grid and all the. Oh, guys, this is what I'm getting. These cables have to do with the grid. There is something, I don't know what these cables do, but there is something, a big deal about, there's something like electricity. I don't know what it is. It's very strange here. It's something else about the grid. Anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? And the process of this, they realize that Trump is, they don't just think about it. They don't just have evidence, but they see it in action. They see it in action as like, they're like, wait, let us take, they try to like, let's say, for example, like if you see the stories of like, if an airplane is under turbulence, the pilot's going to try to ask for help, right? He's not going to be, no, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. I'm drunk, but don't worry. No, they try to like, okay, let's now try to deal with the situation. Okay, Okay, I get it. You don't have experience, whatever. Let's try it. But as they notice, he tries to stop. He doesn't want. He's guys. They know he's afraid. They're observing how afraid he is of attacking Putin. They're observing that he cares about his personal well-being, or his money. He tells them like, "What about my money? What about my money? If he does that, then no, 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 no. Okay, what about my money? What happens? Oh my God!" And they're like aghast because they're like, he doesn't care. Like he's like thinking about his money. Are you kidding me? Like they just like couldn't believe it. They not only he's just worried about himself and his money or whatever. So then guys, this is it. Okay, I feel like, oh my God, I just, oh my God, oh my God. I just like guys. I pray for. I always like pray for the military peoples. Pray for the military peoples, because really, like I pray for them. Who knew that I would be like, patron Rosie is patron saint of military peoples. Like like seriously, these people, guys, they go through so much. Like seriously, they hold the country. I'm sorry, like that's you. I'm sorry, like you know how I am. Like I get so angry when people do bad things to the military. It's so upsetting to me. I'm sorry, that is wrong to do what they do to the lack of respect. I'm just like it makes me furious. I'm so angry. So this is the guys, I think it's this process of like negotiation or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I have to like, oh my God, I don't know, guys. I don't know. So Uno, I don't know what it is now, but it's a big deal. Communication, you know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. I don't know that I think it was an exploration of these cables, okay? You know what I mean? Like it was some sort of exploration of these cable situations. Okay, they wanted to like do something bad, very bad, but they were like, "Oh, let's see what we could." And then they were caught. They were caught because they wanted to. Guys, you know what it is? Oh my God, I have. They're going to kick me out here. You know what it is? I'm getting. Okay, it was amazing. Okay, you know what? Oh my God. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So, so, so the card mice, right? The card mice is about the people chew the rats chew on something, and that's the same card for hackers, and in a way that's similar to even though I don't have cards now, that's kind of similar to what's happening here. Okay, is that they were trying to enter these cables. Okay, I think they were trying to enter these cables, and I feel like they just, but the difference between the hackers and these people there is that the hacker thinks they were able to go in without people stopping them, but in the real world they cannot go in like this. In the real world, people are like, bitches, get your ass out of there. Get your ass out of there. Like they can't. So they were caught. You know what it is? And for it's a sweet image. It's like a dog that's caught eating. He's caught eating like the cookie. Except that these people are like the rats eating the cookie. They're like, oh look, there's rats here. So what I'm saying, that's it. They were caught. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Daniel's son is in the Marines. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like gonna cry. Because guys, I'm sorry, like it's so, I'm like crying. Because they sacrifice so much, your son it's like, and it's like, so I'm sorry, so little respect. Okay, so like it hurts me how much they give. Okay, and why it take for granted that they are willing to, you know and if guys, honestly, and even if they're trumpers, even if they are trumpers, it's like they may not even be aware that they are being used. They're being like used like trash. Okay, thrown out like trash. Okay, so even if they're pro Trumpers, they're naive. They think that the Trump cares about them. They're just a tool to them. Okay, so you know. So anyway, guys, I have to go. But anyway, it's good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So guys, okay. So let's hope. I tomorrow I'm going to have confirmations. Confirmations. I'm gonna have more, guys, tomorrow. I have, guys. It's so crazy. I feel like it's always, it's 45 minutes, a long time, but we're not even. There's so much to talk about. You know what I mean? There's so much to talk about. Oh my God. Okay, so 2 minutes. I have to go. I have to go in 20 seconds. So this is it, guys. So tomorrow we have more conversations. Okay. So okay. So yeah, guys. So yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. But it's like I'm happy to see that they're observing. They are observing the criminal in action. You know what I mean? They're observing. They're not just thinking. They see how he really is very bad. So, you know, yeah. Okay, guys. So have a good night. Okay, see you. So tomorrow I'm gonna have conversations. Also, we'll see how it goes. But I need more information. I need more information tomorrow. It's crazy. Okay, can you imagine if he leaves in 10 days? Huh? Like or something like that. Very soon, Trashorama's leaving. Yeah, Trashorama's leaving. Oh my god. Okay. Good night, guys. Okay. Bye. Bye.